Hey, what's up you guys? So you think this past month I really would have learned my lesson because I didn't read that much, but I still have just as ambitious of a TBR for June as I did for May, so I probably won't get to all of it. So just we'll hope and pray that I do. So for this month, I will be participating in a readathon called Panemethon. Not every book I have will apply to one of the Panemethon prompts, but some of them do, and so I'm going to mention those prompts whenever I do have a book that will apply for one of the prompts. I will link down in the description box Robbie's announcement video from the channel and his nose stuck in a book for what this readathon is. If you'd like to participate, comment down below saying that you are and what district you will be supporting. I'm going to be supporting the sci-fi district. I think that's District 3. So anyways, wish me luck and let's just get into this TBR. So first of all, I would like to finish rereading Vampire Academy. I am currently on Shadowkiss right now, but I should hopefully finish that today. And I would like to read Last Sacrifice as soon as possible. And this will apply for one of the Panemethon prompts. That prompt is to read a book that showcases a strong sense of friendship. And in Last Sacrifice, you've got Rose and Lissa. What stronger friendship is there aside from Frodo and Sam? So yeah, I'm super excited to finish reading that series, and I'm glad that it can fit one of the prompts for this readathon. So after that, I would like to get around to reading the Bloodline series. I'm not entirely sure if I will finish the Bloodline series or get all the way through this series this next month, because I would like to try to not just do rereads this month because that's all I did this past month. So we'll see how far I get into the Bloodline series, but don't expect me to finish it. But Bloodlines does fit one of the prompts as well, which is for District 8, which is for read a book that has 3 or more colors on it. And this book has red on it, it's got her blonde hair, it's got his black hair, they're body colors, so it's definitely more than 3 colors on it. Really excited to get around to rereading this series. I did really love it and I really want to finish it and get to the last book in the series, but we will see because I really do not want to spend this month rereading like I did last month. And if I get to it, another one of these books in the series will apply for another prompt, which is the Fiery Heart, and this will apply for District 12, which is to read a book that either has the word fire in the cover or displays fire in the cover, and this one has fire in it with fire-y. I mean, I know it's not spelled exactly like fire, but it's close enough, I think. I don't know. I like to cheat on prompts in readathons because I just want to read what I want to read, but I do want to participate in the readathon. So due to the fact that this is Panemethon, I would also like to reread The Hunger Games. I actually recently started rereading The Hunger Games, the first one, and I've been rereading this on audiobook, which applies to one of the prompts, which applies for District 5, which is to read an ebook or an audiobook, or to read a book during the night. And so I'm reading this on audiobook, so it counts. And then Mockingjay will also count for another one, which applies for District 10, which is to read a book that has an animal as a featured character, or that has an animal on the cover, and it's got a Mockingjay, which is an animal. So counts. And then I'll also reread the Catching Fire. And then in addition to all of that, I will also be reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the whole reason why this readathon was created. So I do not own that book yet, but I will get to it probably in the last week of the month because there will be a read-along for that during that week. So I would like to get around to it during that time. And in addition to all of that, I will also be reading Obsidia. I'll probably reread this over audiobook because I am going to be discussing it with a couple other YouTubers over at Izzy's channel, and we will just be discussing this at the end of the month. And this applies for the District 3, which is to read a book that is a sci-fi book, and this is a sci-fi book. It's really good. It is the ending to the Illuminae Files, and I'm really excited to reread it over audiobook because I read it physical copy first, and that's how I've done it with all of these 3 books. And rereading the audiobook has just been so fun because of the entire cast of characters that you get with these audiobooks. So I definitely recommend checking out these audiobooks as well as the physical books, just because they're so unique. And then if I can get through all or most of that, or however much of that I feel like getting through, I would also like to reread Throne of Glass soon. This applies for another one of the prompts, which is to read a book outside your world. I think this applies for District 6. And I've only read the first book in this series. I have not read any of the other ones, and I would really love to finish the series. I do own pretty much all of the books except the last one in this series, and so I would love to reread this and get back into that world and just binge read the rest of the series because I've heard such great things, and I really did love this first one. I really love the characters in it, and I'm excited to see where this world world goes and where this takes me. So thank you so much for watching. That is kind of what I plan on reading this next month. I know that it is a lot, just as ambitious as probably my last month's TBR, but it's okay because we're all readers. It's okay not to read every book you set out to read, but it's good to set yourself goals and to try to meet them. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please comment down below what books you plan on reading in the month of June. I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, so I will see you then. Goodbye!